Good morning, everyone. It's about 20 after 4 in the morning. I've already been on the Stairmaster for 4 minutes. I got 76 to go. Just a reminder, I only have one leg. So for those of you saying, oh, I can't do the stairs. Yeah, you fucking can. Check-in for the show is Friday at like 4 p.m. So I'm taking off work. I'm gonna wake up, get ready, pack all my shit, drive to Flushing, which is about an hour and a half from where I live, go check into my hotel, go check into the show, take all my stuff back to the hotel, get settled in, set up with all my pre-show food, you know, the rice cakes, peanut butter, whatever other little snacks I gotta have to get things right. Then at 6, I go get my spray tan. So I gotta work on my base these last couple days. I'll have to go into Planet Fitness, hit up the tanning bed, which the downside of not having a leg is I can't really use the stand-up one for a better tan. I got to use the lay down because my leg has a microprocessor in it and it's not rated for a tanning bed to cook it, nor is it rated for a sauna. So if I do stuff like that, I have to take it off. This leg was actually like $135,000 that I didn't have to pay, the car insurance did, or else I would have a broom handle duct taped to my nub. I'm amputated at the knee, which means I have my whole femur and my kneecap and like all the condyles that would have connected to my lower leg, but they just wrapped them around the end. Why, I have no idea. Not a doctor. But basically I function like an above knee amputee. I don't have my own functioning knee. With that being said, I was told that I burn or use, however you want to word it, somewhere between 40 and 70% more energy just normal flat surface walking. It's kind of a huge window. How are you supposed to know if you are 40 or 70? You know, the little metal things on the cardio equipment that track your heart rate help out to factor in calories burnt, but you know, if I'm burning 40 to 70% more, you know, is it like 1.5 times? Is it almost 2 times? Who knows? So I do 80 plus minutes on the stairs every day. Currently been experiencing some blister issues on the end of my nub, so there's been days where recently I've actually had to skip because I couldn't even wear my leg. I had to let it dry out. Get some prescription creams from the doctor. Really gross. Fun of being an amputee, having a very active lifestyle. Been working construction 10-hour days where you're sweating just as much for 10 hours as you do in the time frames you're at the gym. Got a very hot job. It's industrial union construction. So it's not outside, it's trapped inside of humid buildings, steel mills, power plants, welding, grinding, carrying around beams all day. I'm a union boilermaker. It basically means we weld and build all the pretty stuff. Iron workers do all the structural stuff, so that's the difference there. Today is Monday, August 16th, my son's 9th birthday. So I'm gonna visit him after work today around 5:30 before I come back here to do shoulders. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have 3 more lifts, 3 more long ass cardio sessions. So 160 plus 40, 200, 240 more minutes of cardio. and about 3 more hours of lifting. Whole bunch more egg whites, about 4 more pounds of ground turkey. I'm eating 99.1 lean ground turkey. Even being a gym rat for years, competing in another show previously, and a few different bench press competitions that I also won my weight class every time I did it. I had no idea 99.1 was an option. I've always been doing 93.7 turkey and like 94.7 beef. Most of the time you gotta ask for 99.1. They don't even put it out on the shelf at the grocery store. And then when you ask for it, the person who works at the meat department looks at you like you're nuts because they don't know either. But it's there. And since starting this show prep, I've had a lot of people say, oh, lean meat's more expensive. Yes, like per pound on the package, it's like double the price for that. But you don't even have to strain 99.1. So when you buy 1 pound of 99.1 turkey, you get 99.1 turkey. When you buy 93.7 Jenny O, you still end up straining like 20% of the weight. So 1 pound turns into 0.8 of a pound. So you're not really getting any financial savings, a smidge, by buying the fat stuff. And I've been buying lean for so long now anyway, that like when you make several pounds of 93.7 turkey or beef at one time, that's 7% times 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds. As the meat browns, is enough grease to boil the pot of meat. It's pretty gross. With that being said, try it next time. Make 2 pounds of lean in one pan, 2 pounds of your normal fat slime in the other. You'll see how disgusting that is, what's going in your body. Not that I'm some crazy health freak. I'm a recovering drug addict. I've put a lot of terrible shit in my body. Everything short of a dick. But doesn't mean people don't change. Just because I used to be a huge idiot doesn't mean that I should just be happy with the fact that things have gotten better and sit around on the couch and say, well, at least I'm not doing drugs and getting drunk every night. No, I want better. I want a future for myself and my son. There are some daily reprieve lingos in the recovery community that are supposed to be oriented towards just not getting drunk or high for that day, like just for today or one day at a time. And there are people who take that to the very literal sense of the phrase and apply it to every sense of their life. Like, and they spend all their money every day like a little kid, like they'll get allowance again tomorrow. Or use up all their gas every day and refill like a high schooler, just driving in circles, smoking cigarettes with their friends. Or, you know, chasing sex around, just doing ridiculous shit because just for today. Well, no, just for today, just for tomorrow, just for this month, this year, just for my son, just for myself. I'm not getting messed up anymore. I got no desire. Probably a big part of this channel will be me discussing that stuff. I'm not just an angry guy making fun of people who don't take care of themselves. I would like to hopefully inspire at least one person in my lifetime to get into recovery. I don't care what fellowship you choose. I don't care what your drug of choice is, and alcohol is a drug to me. Because once I start, I can't stop. Alcohol is just like crack when I get it. But if I could get one person with a problem to put it down, get through the fog of the first 30 or 60 days of waking up, that would double my investment. The initial investment is for myself and son. But the whole point of the recovery process is to carry the message to the next person who needs it. tired and out of breath, sorry. It's not easy doing this many hours or minutes on the stairs every morning, then going to work. Sometimes I cut it in half and do the other half after. But on days like this, I'm very rushed. I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. You know, normal morning routine stuff. Bathroom, brush your teeth, put on some deodorant, get dressed, put my leg on, which ain't normal for you probably. Get out the door with all my things, some extra clothes, you know, underwear and socks, so I'm not wearing dripping wet stuff when I start work, even though it'll be dripping wet about 20 minutes after my shift. And then I go to work for 10 hours, which is really 10 and a half because, you know, you got to factor in that lunch. Got to commute back, which is only about 20 minutes for me. Go back to the gym usually, almost every day actually, not usually, to do a touch-up lift and make sure I got all 80 minutes of cardio. And then most of the meetings in my area, it's different everywhere you go, are at 7 o'clock p.m. So then I go to the meeting, soaking wet with sweat, smelling like an armpit. I don't care. I'm not there to pick up chicks. I'm there to make sure I keep my head on straight and that I make it through another day of staying clean. And only the first step is about putting everything down. The other 11 are about becoming a better person. So, those of you who don't have a problem, if you're just interested in the whole 12-step thing, look it up, read them. Where it says drugs or alcohol, depending on which one you read, put whatever problem you have in your life in place of those words. And I promise it can improve your life. But I think I've rambled enough for this morning. This will be about a 13-minute video or so. I'm gonna turn on my music and get in the zone, pick up the pace a little bit, and maybe I'll check back in a little bit, maybe not, maybe tomorrow. Either way, happy Monday. Get your motivation going. Motivation only gets you started. Desire and discipline keep you going on a day-to-day basis. So don't forget that. Just because you feel good today and you kick ass today doesn't mean tomorrow's gonna be like that. You just gotta pull up your big boy pants sometimes and do it. Peace.